pretty cool, Mom. What'd you see doing here?
Is this a sick dream?
Do I have a new mommy? Isn't this place fantastic? So romantic.
We are not dating.
My mom is friggin' hot.
Ew.
No, not hot.
That's just wrong. This is so pretty! Wow!
We're out of gas!
What?
Start running fast!
Get those legs going!
Terry Crews, I mean, first you so multi-dimensional. You're funny on TV, you're funny in commercials, you're funny in movies, and I'm wondering, like, how do you just like keep it from running out? Like you're so busy, it's just like every time you deliver on screen, it still feels fresh, Terry Crews.
Well, you know, I heard, this is funny, because Frank Sinatra one time told his son, he was singing, and he said, if you don't do it with energy, he said, don't even try it. Don't even, he said, get out of here.
Yeah.
And he basically kicked his son out, you know. That's how I feel. Like, you're not allowed to be in this business unless you do it with all you got.
Right.
You're just not allowed. I'm like, you know, there's no excuse for mailing anything in. There's no excuse for, you know, now my thing is I overact. I like overacting. You know, I can go big, real big. But, you know, but I like to also show the subtlety. You know, like when I did Newsroom or even with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm on a cast with, you know, that everybody has to work together. So you can't just try to steal the scene. Well, Adam Sandler said, dude, steal everything in this movie. Go.
Go for it.
And he never, he said, it's like when I worked with Keenan Ivory Wayans and White Chicks. They were like, dude, steal it, take it, go. And they say, and I look at them, I'm like, really? You sure? You want me, I'm about to put it on you now. You do know that, right? They're like, I said, there's no going back after this. They're like, go. And I was like, oh, yeah.
You gotta teach me how to do that one day. I tried, and it
all
won't
you gotta
do.
do, put your hands together and press them together. Press them together. See,
I don't got
it's happening.
I'm imagining it's happening.
It takes practice. But see, the problem is, you probably had girlfriends and all that. Me, I had no girlfriends growing up. It was a lot of loneliness. I'd be sitting in the mirror like, until I found my wife and I kept her and I said, now it's all good.
We know you have great chemistry with Adam, and you've worked with a lot of comedians that had you know, great chemistry. Is there anything that you pick up from these individual talented people, you know, individually that you take into the next project?
Oh yeah, all of it, man. I mean, first of all, Chris Rock was the amazing thinking comedian. Like he would, the jokes he would come up with, you were like, I never saw it that way before. You know what I mean? And the jokes that Eddie Murphy comes with were just so like in your face, like, oh my God, you know, he would hit you with the characters and the makeup and this and this, but they were real people. That was the thing.
Right.
The thing with Adam, you know, his whole thing is get the comedy out to the most people possible. Like, you know, people call it, like it's base humor, and like, but base humor works.
Yeah.
That stuff makes the whole room crack up.
Yeah.
And people who are so intelligentsia and all this, they always try to dog him out. But it's like, man, he knows what's funny, and it translates worldwide.
Yeah.
And that's why I take a little bit of that, take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that. Like, you could say, you know, to me, I'm the perfect Adam Sandler type comic person.
Right.
Because when we work together, it hits. Cheeseburger Eddie worked for a lot of people. Click worked for a lot of people. You know what I mean? And this character, you will never ever see anything like this in movie history. And I just say, I'm being that bold because you've never seen this before.
Right. And
this is the best thing about it. And both Adam and I are excited about the world getting a chance to see this whole thing, because this is a world movie. It's really not, you know, it's not an LA, New York thing. We did this thing in Africa, brother.
Yeah.
You know, Africa, a place where you always get your yearly apartheid movie. It's always about sadness. When you go to Africa, it's always about, oh man, who's not eating, you know what I mean? But there's another side. There's another side. There are some beautiful, happy, wonderful people there who want to laugh, who really are not down. Actually, the people in Africa that are making money and doing very, very well. I went to a mall that was owned by a man who a black man. It's called the Maponia Mall. And this thing looked like the Beverly Center, man.
It's in South Africa?
In South Africa. And I couldn't believe it. It was right in Soweto. And I couldn't believe it was a mall and it was beautiful and people were having fun. I said, man, they don't see this. You don't see this everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's now, I feel like it's our job as entertainers to not, you know, perpetuate all this other stuff, but to really give the good side too. You know, you can tell the truth, but the truth is things ain't that bad on the other side either. You know what I mean? And I think that Blended provides a wonderful balance to what's happening because people need to laugh, man. You can't cry all the time.
Yeah. I like that. You can't cry all the time. Sometimes
That's right.
you gotta laugh. And if you gotta laugh, what better person to laugh with than Terry Crews?
Ah,
man.
thank you, my
Appreciate
man.
your time all
That's
the
my
time.
job. That's my job.
Keep doing it, brother. You're doing great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're watching Black Tree on TV, only on Soul of the South.